Here's the question. If you were Lazarus, did you want Jesus to raise you from the dead? Did you want to come back to life? Did you want to come back on this side of everything? I think our natural inclination is to think yes, but we don't know anything about the other side. Lazarus might have spent the rest of his life thinking, I wish Jesus would have left me over there. It was better over there, whatever I was doing on the other side. What was that like? But I think it's important for us to think about that because we have these assumptions that some things are better than other things. We have this assumption that death is to be feared. We have this assumption that death is one of the worst things. And yet the reality is that that's not what our faith teaches us. That's not what we're encouraged to believe. That's what our culture teaches us. This week we have the story of Lazarus, a great friend of Jesus, along with his sisters Martha and Mary. And Lazarus is sick, and his friends send people to Jesus and say, hey, Jesus, your friend Lazarus is sick. And Jesus doesn't do anything, just carries on doing his thing. By the time Jesus shows up, Lazarus has been in the tomb for 4 days. His sisters say to Jesus, Lord, if you had been here, my brother would not have died. That's amazing faith, right? That's incredible faith. Just like a statement of fact. Jesus, if you would have been here, this wouldn't have happened. And then Jesus talks a little bit, goes around town, asks where they've put him, and he's in the tomb. And then there's these 2 words. It's really powerful. Shortest sentence in the Bible. Jesus wept. We forget about his humanity sometimes. And it's moments like this in the gospel that just smack us and remind us that he was fully divine and fully human. And this was his friend. And Jesus wept. I wonder what that was like. I wonder, if you're standing next to Jesus and Jesus starts crying. What do you do? What do you think? What do you say? Who comforts Jesus in a situation like that? And Jesus goes over to the tomb and he says, Lazarus, come out. He raises him from the dead. How do you need Jesus to raise you from the dead at this time in your life? Maybe there's one aspect of your life that you need Jesus to raise that aspect of your life from the dead. Maybe there's one aspect of you and you need Jesus to raise that aspect of you from the dead. We're all in need of resurrection. Not once at the end of our lives, every day. All in need of redemption and resurrection every day. And when we forget that, we drift away from God. In what way are you in need of redemption and resurrection today?